Well, guys, we got a small little issue here. Bus came in. It's you can hear the air leak coming from the hood area, but the problem is we can't get to it from the outside, from the engine area. We have to get to it from the inside of the bus, so that means that doghouse has to come off in order for us to be able to get to that air leak. It's got a little 90-degree. I think it's a 5/16 little quick connect on the back of the block that is actually losing air. Quite rapidly. So this is something we do have to address. We can't let it be. We can't leave it like that because the driver, even though you can drive it, but that thing might just pop and cause the air pressure to go drop fast. So we're gonna go ahead and get all this clutter out of the way, remove that doghouse, and then I'll show you a bit more of what the problem is. I was gonna take a little break, but let me go ahead and get this one done, guys. That way get it done and over with, and I'll go ahead and take my lunch break after that. Let me go ahead and get started, guys. Well, as you guys can see, this is a 2014 model. These things, the doghouse fits a little bit tighter than the 06s and 11s, so it's just a little tougher to get these out of. Once you unbolt them, you still have to find a way to actually get them out of there without cracking them. So they give you a little workout, but this one is off, so let's go ahead and continue, guys. This here is our culprit. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but as soon as I wiggle it, and you can see it's all wet. This here is causing our little. Well, guys, on this one, first thing we want to do is pump the brakes. Use up all that air pressure so that when you release, disconnect that little hose, that thing doesn't fly all over the place. Alright, this here is a quick connect. Basically, you push this little brass piece into the plastic onto and just slide it off of the hose. Sometimes they're a little, and depress it and then just pull it off. Well, now we got to get us that looks like a 18 and a 14. 18 and 14. Let me go ahead and get the tools, bring them over so you can go ahead and remove this little fitting, get a new one, put it back on there, and call this one done. Well, put it back together and then call it done. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. Well, guys, let's go ahead and get this one off. It's 18 millimeter and 9/16. Alright, there we go. This one's off. I don't know if you guys can see, but this little cap is way loose, so I couldn't find the plastic one. So I'm going to use this one that's a compression fitting. Just got to make sure that I got the correct size. Yep, and there we go. Make sure it's got the little Oh, it's messing with the little compression fitting, so let me go get another one. Let me get that. Get that in place. Let me get that in place. And let me go ahead and alright, let's go ahead and tighten this up. Alright. Got this. Let me get this hose. Make sure it's in all the way. And tighten up the little nut. That little nut is going to hold that hose in place. And we no longer have that little plastic 90-degree there we go, guys. Get this little, there we go. Let me go ahead and start this unit back up and check it for leaks. Well, guys, we got this little fitting replaced. Started up the unit, air pressure went up to 120, turned the unit off, and no more air leaks. So like I said, I mean, we took this one off. Hold on, let me get some light here. We took this one off. This one is brass, and then you got plastic, a little plastic little elbow press fitted into it with an O-ring. Well, this thing is real wobbly, so the O-ring is no longer creating that seal or keeping that seal, so air is escaping through there, I mean, somewhat rapidly. So now we replaced it with a all brass fitting, compression fitting, and that one should hold up a little bit longer than this one did. So, well, we took care of the air leak, so now let's go ahead and put this thing back together, put it back on route, guys. Let me go ahead and get that done. Well, guys, my light went out, but went out as soon as I was almost done. So we got the engine cover back on. Well, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call this one done. You saw all the work we had to do just to get to that little 90-degree little 1/4 inch air tubing, but it is what it is, guys. We had to get it done. So, well, we can go ahead and scratch this one off, fill out the work order, and turn it in, and put this bus back on route. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and like and subscribe.